Hello, everybody. My name's Brett Crowther, and this is my beautiful wife, Amelia. We've lived here, Jubilee Los Lunas, now going on 13 years.
Yeah.
When we first moved here in 2009, is that right?
Yeah,
August 2009. Where we had moved from our property, we had started, got the Christmas bug really good, I guess, and we started adding displays and whatnot to our own property. When we got here, we found that everything wouldn't fit on our lot that we had. So we approached the HOA at the time and asked them if they had, if we could share some of our displays with the community in the common areas, and if we could tap into the electricity that was available. So that's how it all started, and it grew over time. Residents would come here, and they didn't have space for their decorations either, and they asked if we would like to use them. I said if we could incorporate them, we would, and if not, we would donate them to one of the local organizations that take those kinds of things. And that worked out real well for many years. But as the time went by, the developers, we asked if, we could really add some color and do this in this particular area if we had a way to light it up. So they agreed to start putting in outlets for us and tapping into the infrastructure to add a way for us to plug in. And now we have outlets just about everywhere in all the common areas, and it's available. So that was kind of the green light for me to blow it up, if you will. And so my imagination just started going wild and crazy, and it still is to this day. Every year I see, oh, there's a blank spot over there. We could add a little bit of something, My kids teased me growing up that I was, the alter ego was Griswold. So of course, but I do have the tendencies that he does as far as I like many lights and many colors, but we try to do it in a tasteful way and not try to overdo in any one area or not. But we have such a vast area here; it's real easy to add little splashes of color here and there, and it's just amazing what it does. And what we have learned is what it does for our community, how it lifts everyone's spirits, that when we turn those lights on, and they just can't believe that they've come to a place that does this. And there's many probably active adult communities throughout the country, but I don't think any of them do what we do here. And it's Amelia and I's way of giving back to the community. It does so much for us. We love living here. And if we can lift everyone's spirits and make them feel welcome here, that's what I feel is my responsibility to do, and that's why we do what we do, because we love it so much. I've kind of branded what we do here. Everybody has a brand these days, and when we talk about our holiday lights at Jubilee, we call it Jubilee Magic. And I guess that all started back in 2018. We were encouraged to try to do a grand lighting, which we had never tried to do before, because with the setup of our lights in so many various areas, it's hard to capture everything and turn everything on at one time. But we studied the problem and decided that we could do a grand lighting at the villa. So you have to have a switch to turn everything on, right? So I made this mock light switch, a wall switch that it's really big, and we painted it red and green, and we put the words Jubilee Magic on it, because it's kind of magical when all the lights come on. So that's kind of our brand. And it started out, Amelia and I was out there every day putting these things together and doing it. But as time went on and it kept growing, we couldn't do it by ourselves, and we reached out to the residents, and surprisingly, just so many people have said they want to help, they want to be a part of it. And right now I have a list of about 20 people, and we call on them every year, and maybe they can only come for a couple of hours one day out of the whole process, but those couple of hours that they give us is invaluable to us, because it's something that they did, and then they can be a part of it. And then we've got other people that are there every day with us. Our co-leaders, Joel and Dee Dee Sipple, have been instrumental in helping us grow this thing. Joel has a engineering mind, and his background is electricity, which, you know, the only thing I know about electricity is don't touch both wires at the same time. You know? So he's really great to have on board, and some of our bigger displays, he's been instrumental in helping us get those put together and getting them in place. So without our volunteers and our people here, we just wouldn't be able to pull this off by ourselves. By far, our granddaughter is our inspiration, and hopefully that will be our legacy to her, is that she'll always remember that Grandma and Grandpa were always out putting up Christmas lights, and she doesn't want to just be a helper. She wants to be a captain of not just one area. She wants to be captain of all areas, and she, even this year, it was kind of funny. We would say, well, we were putting this up. You did that without me? And well, you were at school today. We had to get it done. And she really got on us several times, didn't she? Because she wanted to be a part of everything. And so when we thank everybody, we're always make sure that she's front and center, that we thank her too, because she, you know, like, she's a 10-year-old. She helps, but sometimes her help is in different ways. It's more encouragement and inspiration to us than actual hands-on. Since this is our gift back to our community, and we enjoy doing it so much, we will tell the residents of Jubilee Los Lunas,
Happy holidays.